This is my last day in Sydney, and I'm actually really tired. I've only been here for 4 days, and I've done a lot. I've done a lot of walking. Went adventuring around Chinatown, just visiting. I walked around a lot. Went to Darling Harbour, and as much as I love it here, and I wish I could stay longer, I'm ready to get back and actually get to class because I just missed a day of class. But it's been a really great trip, and for some reason I kind of want to live here now, but I haven't. It's been a long time since I've been in a big city. Actually, I think New York City is probably the only big city I've ever been to, and I absolutely love it here. I feel like maybe I'm meant for big life, big city while I'm young, and then maybe when I'm older move to the country or something. But it's just been amazing here. And just a quick tip though, that because if you go to school in Townsville or any of the rural areas, it's like most definitely come and buy all your souvenirs in Sydney, like that you take down for your family. So make sure if you travel to Sydney that you come down with plenty of room in your bag, because it's one things. I'm gonna have fun at the airport, seeing if they'll let me get through, because I don't have any checked bags. It's all carry-on, but see how much they'll let me carry on and how much I can squeeze on my bag. And also, do not buy anything from the souvenir shops here near the Opera House, or even in town. Go to Chinatown, because I promise you, they have it's the exact same souvenirs, like same name, same tag, and everything, but big price difference. There's a jacket there's these several jackets that have Australia on it, and they've got Australian flag, and they come in like green and yellow and white and blue. They're $10 in one of the 70% off stores in Chinatown, or near Chinatown. And if you come closer here to the Opera House or in town, they're like $35, $29. Even the boomerangs, I got a boomerang for my brother for $12.99, and one of the stores at the harbor had it for $29. It's absolutely ridiculous, like legit the same stuff. One of the Dollar King in Market City had these hand-painted boomerangs for I think $6, and they were going for $24, or I think it might have been even more than that here around this area in convenience store. So definitely walk around. Don't just buy something right away, because especially if it's like the souvenir stuff that you keep seeing over and over in different stores, I promise you it's cheaper if you go all the way down to near Chinatown and a lot of the little convenience stores. But that's something I definitely noticed. And I'm able to get some nice Bondi hoodies for $15 for my mom and I, t-shirts, little boomerang keychains, and I'm pretty excited of all the stuff I got from my family. But right now I'm just sitting in the botanical gardens and kind of having some chill time before going and visiting the Opera House for one more time. Actually, I really love it there. I was there last night. I walked across the bridge and then walked on George Street, got some food, some drinks, and then I went back to the Opera House, and I sat down there at the Opera House bar. They have these, it's like, I think I took a video, so you'll see what I'm talking about, but it's like it's like the sea and the bridge is out there, and you're just sitting on these little cushions, and it's nice. It's so beautiful out there, and especially at night, and the city's so lit up. Oh God, I love this city at night. I just really loved it here, and I'm so happy that I decided to come here. And the concert was amazing, and I'm pretty sure I'll have footage of the concert on here. But I'm pretty happy with this trip, and I'm pretty satisfied, and now I'm hoping that I'll get to go to New Zealand. So yeah, it was a great trip, and I'm pretty happy that I came. And you should definitely come to Sydney if you have time, and if you have, just save money and come to Sydney, and buy your plane tickets super early, especially from Jetstar, because you can get them from when they'll sale from $189. My plane ticket was $372, which is kind of expensive, but it's a last minute ticket, and it was Qantas, and Qantas is like the most expensive flight Australian company I feel like you can use, because their price is always way more expensive than Virgin Australia and Qantas. I stayed at the Boomerang Wood Duck Backpackers Hostel I probably need to look that up. I'll correct it if I said it wrong. And it was really cheap. For 3 nights it was $84, which I find really cheap, and breakfast free, though I didn't really eat any of the breakfast there. It was kind of dirty though, and I stayed in one of the bigger rooms, which was I think had 7 people in it, and they all kind of knew each other. And I think, and one of the people who works there, I think they have a person who works there staying in each dorm. I don't know, but they kind of knew each other, so I guess that kind of allowed them to get really comfortable, and they could do whatever they want. Like, the rooms could be as messy and blah blah, and you know, they knew the staff, and so I don't know. I mean, most definitely I would stay at a hostel again. It's better than paying, you know, $100 if not more a night to stay in a hotel in Sydney. So I guess this is how hostels were, but that's my personal experience with it. Would I stay there again? I think I would try another hostel just to see, you know. I'm sure maybe that's the experience, but it says a nice clean place on the website, but it's not the cleanest. It's not. I wouldn't put nice, tidy and clean on my website when I most definitely know that it's not. But you know what, for, you know, somewhere to stay for a nice cheap place, I would do that again. And you know, just go, and I mean, all I did was, you know, come and spend time out in town, and then go there, you know, go back around 11, sleep, wake up at 8, and then leave. So, you know, it's not like you spend that much time there, so it doesn't really matter. For the price, it was a good place to stay, and just like I said, for the price, I would stay there again. It was definitely, I think coming to Sydney by myself was a great idea. I really needed this, and now I know that I can just go to any random city, preferably a city that speaks English. I don't want to go, if I don't speak the language of a city, I think I'd be a lot more confusing to go to a city that doesn't speak English. I'd be a little bit more overwhelmed, but it was definitely a good experience coming here by myself, and definitely makes me more comfortable in the way I can travel to foreign countries and make it through and not get lost. And actually, one of my favorite experiences here was, I think I got here Saturday night, and on Sunday, like the first 2 hours I was walking around town, I was like looking at my map to make sure, you know, I knew where I was going. Then I just got to the point where I just put my map away, and I just kept getting, as long as I had a map where I could figure out which street I'm on and how to get back, I just kind of let myself get lost around the city. And that's how I've gotten to see a lot of it. And it's not planning where it is I'm going, just kind of walking places and ending up in random places. And I think that's how you should travel around. Just go around getting lost places, and that's how you find the best places. That bird is definitely a lot closer than camera makes it look like it is. It's like really close to me. But yeah, it's been great, and I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop. And I'm catching my flight in now 3 hours, so I need to get back and catch my bus transport back to the airport. Well, and I didn't vlog that much when I was already. I took a lot of footage, but I didn't do a lot of like talking to a camera, and that's because I just didn't really feel like it. I was just like, I'll probably just put a recording of myself talking and then just show the different places I went to, because I was really kind of in the moment that I'd much rather, instead of like talking to the camera, I'd just much rather just take a video of take little clips of video here and there and just enjoy what it is I'm actually seeing and not be so plugged in. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.